Can Celtic mount a comeback? Because they might just have been out of sight, Hearts, in the first half. 2 goals in 8 minutes and 1 or 2 decent chances thereafter. 2-0 it is, heading into the second half. It's been a great first half. Back with Mark and back with Jock.
Thank you, Rob. Yes, David Moyes, the Everton manager there, looking for some questioning of his side, perhaps for the January window. But it really is quite remarkable. Things have changed in the capital. We watched Hibs recently, and I reckon they gave in the first half Rangers as big a hammering as any Scottish side has done for a very long time. And we watched the same again here with Hearts against Celtic, inspired by that young man, Callum Elliott.
A fantastic first half performance from him. A young player, that man there with his half-time team talk. Will lead his team to come out and perform far better than they did in the first half. At a higher tempo. It's all about Hearts at the moment.
So referee Ian Bryans has checked all the formalities. No change in either lineup for the second half. Well, I suspect that may change pretty quickly. And his Hearts will get his away again. And they'll be looking for a similar quick start, I'm sure, to the second half. Although they may also be very intent on being solid in the opening 10 to 15 minutes of this half. Last time they beat Celtic here at Tynecastle was in 2003, when they won by 2-1. April 2003. Austin McCann got the winner. So conferring there on the touchline, Tommy Burns and Gordon Strachan. I think that might be something to do with the likely substitutions to come. I wonder, in fact, we were just talking, Mark, at half-time about how long it may take for Ed McGeady to be introduced.
Yeah, I think he'd be the favourite. I would have thought a more dynamic player. Looking at the way Talon Thompson performed, he should come in there to play a disciplined role, but I think at the moment Celtic are looking for something a little bit more than that. More dynamic player.
This is Petrov, and now Nakamura. Back with Telfer. This is Maloney. Now he's tussled there with Česnauskas. In goes Hartley, well tackled by Lennon. Now it's McManus coming forward, really doing an excellent breaking up job in midfield again. Petrov fouling Lemkauskas. Perfectly, it'd be very upset Petrov if this game goes wrong in view of the chance he missed before Hearts scored.
Talk about all the offensively good players that Hearts have got, but he's absolutely fantastic first half. Does the mundane stuff, reads the game very well, stops passes, makes tackles, gives the ball simple.
A long throw opportunity here for Robbie Nielsen. Good gap there, it's played short to Brellier again. Now Nielsen once more. This is Brellier. Just missing out Česnauskas with a pass. The angle not quite right from Brellier that time. Well, referee having a word with Neil Lennon, who is really getting a little bit overwrought in the match. He clearly didn't appreciate lots of things happening in the first half.
Just bites all the time. Somebody says something in the crowd, just ignore it, get on with it, keep concentrated. Yet again, has to have the last word.
Well, I watched Paul Hartley do that too for Hearts in the first half, and now Neil Lennon. It really is not desirable, I think, for players to react to the crowd in that manner.
That's how you lose your concentration, you lose your discipline. When you've lost that, your team are in trouble.
Petrov's layoff, there's Lennon, that's a good pass. Here's Nakamura on the run. This is good play from Celtic. Petrov steaming into the inside right channel. Had to turn back and was caught again. He's had a few injury problems, Petrov, in recent times. He's been playing through these because he hasn't missed a match for a very long time.
It looks like to me a little hamstring.
It's his 56th consecutive match for Celtic, this. Last missed one in November 2004, and he's going to have to go off. I think he's done his hamstring.
I think so, yeah. I think that's that burst. Probably just a little bit stiff from the half-time sit-down.
Here's Hartley's cross. Finds there all the way across to Skacel. Well, he went for power that time. might have been tempted to stand that up to the far post, but didn't do so. Well, Petrov's in trouble. That's why the ball's been turned out by Nakamura, to allow attention for Petrov, but I suspect it will be his last involvement in the play. Stephen Pearson preparing to come on.
Well, we've seen him involved in everything in the first half. It's been good for Celtic. It's just that little stop there, a little pull. Just coming in, just 4 minutes in from the long sit down. A little bit stiff. And that man now will have the responsibility.
Now, will he go to the wide left with Pearson, with Thompson stepping one in, or will he go straight into the Petrov role? What do you think?
Well, toss of a coin, but he has the legs to get forward. You know, we saw when he came into the Celtic setup, coming in a blaze of glory, scored goals from that area. And that man.
And the real tragedy is that's not one you come back from very quickly either.
No, and it's a pretty high up one as well. But I think the most favourable thing is he stopped straight away, and he's not aggravated it anymore.
Well, the taunting going on between the two sets of fans now. Not often the Hearts supporters have been able to enjoy this kind of comfortable position against Celtic. So off goes Petrov, on comes Stephen Pearson. Well, his first, he's been on his sub recently, Stephen Pearson, 6 times this season. Start a match since November 2004. After starting very impressively after his move from Motherwell.
Looks like Thompson has gone and stood in one. Pearson on the left-hand side of him. So he's got the responsibility of sitting in there and making the passes now.
Long ball from Wallace. Well, a history of matches involving Celtic going 2 down at half-time. Interesting. 9 times this century they've been 2 down at half-time, and they've lost all previous 9 times. But they haven't failed to score here since April 2002. So, something they have to give. This is Thompson now. There's Pearson on the left. An opportunity for Stephen Pearson to make an impression. That's off the body of Chesnauskas for a corner kick to Celtic.
Opportunity there to bring the bin guns up. McManus, Baldy on the way. And Thompson will be the taker and deliverer.
Thompson's corner kick, caught there by Greg Gordon. These 9 occasions, of course, only being since the year 2000, so it's not a very long time. But interesting. I'm surprised at that, Mark. They haven't been able to come back from a 2-goal deficit and win.
Yeah, especially with the personnel that Celtic do have, and they have had through the times here. Goal scorers in abundance, always capable of scoring goals.
A bit of change again tactically. Celtic, they've moved Pearson now into the Petrov role, and Thompson's back on the left. Free kick to Hearts. Well, Graham Rick still not showing much sign of joy in his heart as things develop. Difficult start to his career here. Well, watch that. Baldy going round the back to win that from Jankowskis. Here's Chesnauskas. Lennon's headed clearance. Well, that's a clear handoff there by Hartson. He can't survive that. He was told in the first half. Yeah, that was blatant, that one.
Had a grilling in the first half. But that was as blatant as you'll see. The hand on Nielsen just swatted him to one side. Can't get away with that one, John. The referee straight into his pocket for the yellow card.
Hartson now back to defend. He's marking Stephen Presley. Roles reversed for the moment. Hartley looking there for Presley, who won it well. Oh, that was a good header down. Pisas returns it. Presley helps it on. This is young Elliott. Wallace. And Scatchell has just knocked it past, but he was offside. Wouldn't have counted. Well, uncertain in that Celtic defence again, nevertheless.
It's a ball just pumped back in there, yeah. Just slightly offside there. Kauskis. Scatchell, the eager one again. Just getting across there. Oh.
Ed McGeady preparing for action. No surprise there, really. That's a good chest down by Hartson. Here's Pearson. Maloney is onside. It's a great ball in. That's Pearson. Celtic are back in the match.
What a super delivery that is. A great way to make your entrance into this sort of game. One young player to the next. And that man has proved when he came into this Celtic side that he can get goals. He has a long barren period. What a great way to come in and make a name for yourself. Great ball in, it must be said. Great ball out and follow that pass. With a nice little side put into the back of the net, and that's his team right back in this.
The surprising thing was it was Takis Pisas who played Maloney on. Very experienced defender, he really should have been in much better position. And Pearson's taken full advantage. Well now.
And that was just Pearson moved back into the middle. 3 minutes before that. Started off on the left-hand side, but moved back into the central role, and a reward straight away.
4 minutes on the pitch, Stephen Pearson, before scoring. What a difference that could make now, because Hearts really have to show their belief in themselves, because they have been a better side throughout the match so far. They should be believing in that and be able to come back again, as Webster is penalised for his challenge on Hartson.
They seem to have hit the same sort of tempo as they hit in the first half, Jock. I think they're just the worrying fact for Graham Rix at the moment. They've not taken on from the 2-0 that they started.
Thompson's ball in is met by Presley. That's Lennon. Baldy gets up well. Here's Maloney looking for the space for a shot at goal, and Presley immediately pleading innocence. That's always a worry that when he does that. Didn't appear to be a foul, but he clearly was worried about referee Brines.
This is what you can't do with Sean Maloney. Very quick feet. There's a coming together with players there. We'll see it from this angle. He catches him on his standing foot.
I'll tell you that. Fair shout, yes.
Yep.
I think Celtic are a shade unfortunate there.
You always tend to worry as well when centre-half's hands go up in the air.
Yes, that's always an indication for me that they think they've done something wrong. I think he did. Let's look at this again.
Great composure from Sean Maloney. Shifted the ball from his right to his left.
That's a penalty.
Just done by the skill there, Stephen Presley.
Well, very fortunate again. Hearts. Could so easily be the penalty to put Celtic back on terms. Well, that's certainly not one that was deemed a pass back, I'm sure. Craig Ron could pick this up if he wanted.
Interesting.
So.
Yeah, interesting now to see how Hearts react from this. For so long in control of this game. Now, need to pick it off, I think, Jot, if they're going to survive this. Celtic on the front foot now.
Well, the third goal scored here at Tynecastle in the league against Hearts. And Richie Foran of Motherwell, Alan Walker of Livingston, and now Stephen Pearson of Celtic. Webster won that from Hartson, who was being very careful, I think. Free kick given for the challenge by Lennon Hartley. This time Hartley walks away without any reactions. To be clear foul, I think.
Nothing untoward there, just the two players coming together.
Paul Hartley having words with some of his teammates, especially Chesnauskis. That's one for Jankowskis to challenge McManus for, and that's Jankowskis who's penalised. That's quite correct. He was backing into McManus. Now Pearson back to Wallace. This is Telfer. It's a key phase in the match, no doubt about that now. Rajka strong against Hartson. And this Scatchell. And they're regretting these misses he had in the first half. And running into that immovable object, the former Bolo Balde. Webster goes down after a clash with Hartson. He won the ball, but he's taken a face knock. Well, Hartson is pleading to the assistant on the far side. Why? I don't know, because I don't think he's in any trouble. Or is he suggesting that the player was trying to get him into trouble? I don't know.
There doesn't seem to be a lot in that from that angle. Players are coming together, there's hands and arms everywhere. Centre-halves and centre-forwards alike.
Yeah, he's overwrought, isn't he? He's not too happy with things. Calm individual normally. This is Maloney. Now Hartson. He has Nakamura on the touchline. That's a good switch of play. Thompson's unlucky there. Nielsen just caught that in his left boot. Here's Hartley. Come back towards McManus. Had to hurry there. He's given that straight to Hartley. That's angled for Scatchell. A push in the back of Telfer was obvious. And that's a free kick to Celtic. Easy decision for the ref.
Yeah, blatant push there from Scatchell. Could have done better there. Try and get yourself across. The trailing fullback there. Thompson and Pearson interchanging on this left-hand side at will.
Look on from Hartson, that's Nielsen. Chesnauskis. Looking for Elliott on the run. Well, if we're looking at Callum Elliott with a real careful eye, the only part seems to me to be missing is blistering pace.
Yeah, I would say that's the only thing that's missing from that man's game, but all in all, it's an outstanding game. Just say that little burst of pace that gets you past the defender. He's still a young lad, he can work on that, work on his energy and his power.
Scatchell sending a long way back. Lots of decisions to make here. Do they try to contain and sit in and hold this 2-1, or do they keep going forward? I think they're better going forward normally. Here's Chesnauskis, perhaps just proving that. This is for Elliott. Oh, it's a very good ball across, and Scatchell checked out of his run.
Yeah, Scatchell just stood and watched there as Elliott did all the hard work there. Chesnauskis, great little slide up there. Elliott. Scatchell has to just anticipate that Elliott's going to win that ball and get that ball across and get into that area, the danger area.
McGeady for Thompson for Celtic.
We talked about this at half-time, Jock. I think he's had a pretty good game, him. Different sort of player. Looking for Thompson to play a certain area. But McGeady will play all over the park, more dynamic. There's two dynamic players on now, Pearson and him.
Push by Chesnauskis on McGeady. He was clumsy there, the Lithuanian. Quickly taking free kick. Here's McGeady now involved straight away. Didn't get the contact he wanted. Nielsen closed down rapidly by Pearson.
I think that's what we didn't see in the first half. Celtic closing the ball down as sharp as they're doing at the moment. More urgency throughout the side.
So tactically, what would you be thinking about, Mark? Would you be saying to the Hearts players to keep going forward, look for a third, or would you sit in?
I think you're just playing the discipline role, play your areas.
There goes Scatchell.
I think you know that Celtic are kind of fresh for this second goal. And they're going to commit players forward. They've got players on the pitch now, Pearson, McGeady, all forward-thinking players. So when they're coming forward, there's obviously spaces in behind there, and Hearts, as shown in the first half, do have the personnel to hurt you in that department.
Well, Hartson did well again. That's Pisas. Lofted forward there by Hartley. This is Hartley. Oh, he just tried to squeeze that past Valde for Elliott. Very close indeed, didn't quite make it. Oh, Thompson, I tell you, has got some ice in his leg. Explain his early departure. That's Nakamura. Hartson getting up well. Cleared by Webster. Well, Hearts have really stopped playing in a creative sense, haven't they?
Yeah, they just put the shutters up now, I think. They just say playing the positions. Hartley's more in a defensive role now. It's the lone strikers up front.
Here's Ross Wallace. Going outside Nielsen. It's good running. Difficult cross to deliver. Couldn't make it. Well, remember, the man of the match competition is still to be resolved. Mark Caty will make a decision towards the end of the match. These are the numbers to call, the text addresses to use. If you want to nominate your player and see if you can win that signed shirt from the man of the match. Can't eliminate the picture there. Certainly in the first half would have been hard to beat, but of course Celtic coming back in the match second half makes a difference. There's a damage on Alan Thompson's leg. Jankowski's got up well for that. Driven away by Balde. Well, there's liable to be immense pressure on the Hearts defence there before the end. Now that Celtic have got a glimmer. And it's a foul by Maloney on Jankowskis. Pearson and Jankowskis having a little exchange, and the referee wants to do something about that before the free kick is taken. The referee spotted that exchange and wants to have a word with Stephen Pearson.
So they throw the ball. Jankowskis is on the floor.
Hartley pitching that towards Presley. Good defending by Hartson. Hopeful appeals from Hearts supporters for a foul by Hartson, but there's not much merit in that. Hartson now in midfield. This is Wallace. Now Lennon takes over. McGeady. In trouble, Lennon. Lost out to Brellier. Come back safely by Scatchell to Gordon. Jankowskis. Balde all over the top of him. And that's not easy because Jankowskis stands 6 feet 4 inches.
It is the clash of the giants, that. Two big players.
Was this a penalty?
John Hartson holding the arm of Stephen Presley there.
Yeah, there's more in it than I thought initially. Anyway, Graham Ricks certainly thought so too. A good header down. There's a chance now for Elliott. Presley's knocked down, almost converted by Elliott.
Well, Hearts have been hitting that ball, that diagonal ball to Stephen Presley from all the set pieces, just into that space there. Callum Elliott just coming across a little bit too far there, making the angle very tight. But one thinks he should have done better.
Here's Česnauskas now. Hearts coming back, and the pass back from Lennon. Not picked up by Boric. Again, I'm not sure it was a deliberate pass back, but keeper took no chances. Nielsen leaves that to Presley. Here's Česnauskas trying to clever turn there away from Wallace. Well, Gordon striking, tinkering again with his attacking options. Talking to Sean Maloney. Complete error there by Webster. Misjudged the bounce completely. This is McGeady. Can he punish Hearts for that error? Telfer comes forward. Pearson pops up on the right. Oh, that's a fine tackle by Pisas. Now Jankowskis. Stepping away from Balde. Long chase for Elliott, which he provides willingly. Right to the far side it goes for Jankowskis. Well, that would have been spectacular. Very ambitious indeed.
Link-up play between the two strikers again. That's the longest 1-2 in the world. Looking for his co-striker. If that had gone in, it would have been a pretty good goal of the season candidate.
Looks clearly going through some agonies now. The game looking much less secure than it was a while ago. The only team to gain a point at Tynecastle this season is Cally Thistle, who had a 0-0 draw. Everyone else pointless. Celtic need 2 unless they can score again. Well, Gordon Strachan has certainly been working very hard in this match on the touchline. Awkward bounce there, Baldy's in a bit of trouble. He'll well to get the ball back eventually, and Boric launches there on top of the stand. Really a bit awkward to the keeper, some of his teammates. Elliott guilty of handball. He says the shoulder, the referee disagrees. A little sign of fatigue or two in the young man, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's the power of work he put in the first half, second half. He chases fullbacks, covers a lot of ground as well. I say a young player, so probably to get that final strength to his game.
Tidy play by McGeady. This is Telfer, now Lennon. Telfer forward to McGeady. Here's Nakamura. This is Hartson. Nakamura again. A chance on the rebound. It's off the post. The offside flag is up. It won't count. It's offside. Pearson, I think, was a player offside. Tom Murphy's flag up early.
Very Gordon got away with one there. It's a super strike from Nakamura initially. That is not offside. It's not offside Pearson anyway.
No, it's not Pearson, it's Maloney.
Maloney on the far side following up.
Had Pearson scored, it would have stood.
Should have scored. He should have scored. Craig Gordon there getting away with one. Pushing the ball straight back out. You see Pearson, Maloney in the top of your picture, standing in that offside position.
Well, even then, after Pearson's shot, was Maloney offside? That's the question. Was he offside at the point when Pearson shot? Because he was not active at the point when Nakamura did.
Well, I think we'd have to look at that one again, but saying he was the first one onto the ball, I think we'd probably find that would be the fact.
Because Pearson was so close in and goal that I think Maloney might have been behind him. Anyway, Hearts have survived. They're getting a bit of fortune. They might have had a penalty kick against them. They might have lost a goal there. But they still have the lead. And Presley has been yellow carded.
Not surprising in one of these games. Centre halves and centre forwards alike. Both Celtic centre halves on yellow cards. Stephen Presley becoming the next marker in the book.
Back it comes now to Lennon. 17,200 inside Tynecastle, and everyone riveted to this match, which is still got some drama to unfold, I suspect. Here's McManus. Nielsen's header goes straight to Pearson. Careless clearance that by Pearson. That could be costly for Hearts. Hartson to Maloney, he's playing more on the right hand side now. Telfer supporting well in the overlap. It's good play by Telfer. Here's Pearson. Oh, that's a close-of-faced goal again. Hearts living very dangerously. Pearson causing all sorts of problems. Here's Nakamura again now. Telfer. Turned away by Presley. Clumsy challenge by Jankowskis, but Lennon survived that very well indeed and kept possession. This is McGeady now with Nakamura. Pressure mounting in the Hearts defence. And this time there's no run being made by Hartson.
Nervy times at Hearts at the moment. Hearts supporter, the ball's flashing across backwards and forwards. Pearson crashing another one. Back across the face of the goal.
Offside against Elliott.
Hearts living very dangerously at the moment. Just clinging on to this precious 2-1 lead at the moment.
Well, Well, the game has certainly changed from the way it was running in the first half. There's no doubt about that. The goal from Pearson has changed everything in terms of the complexion of the play. This is Nakamura. Now McGeady. Lots of space in the far side again for Telfer. Nakamura comes short. That's for Pearson. Not what he intended. Nielsen brings it out calmly in his chest. Česnauskas. A tired attempt there by Elliott. Celtic come again with Pearson and McGeady. Now playing more centrally. Grelier's pass back to the left foot of Gordon. Foul by McManus on Elliott, and from the touchline I can tell you that John McGlynn and Graham Rix are urging their players to come forward. They're concerned they're sitting back too deep.
Yeah, I think getting drawn back. I think the onslaught,
foul,
onslaught of Celtic at the moment, pushing the Hearts team backwards. But it's important, I think, that Webster and Stephen Presley keep the midfield away from the back four, keep the banks at four. They're still in the line. At the moment they're pushing back.
McGeady's pass releases Maloney, across goes Fisas. Fisas is in trouble here. What's the colour of the card? He was the last man. Yeah, it's a red one. It's a red one. What's Craig Gordon all about? What's happening here?
I think he's saying that the ball is going away from the goal. I think that's what the goalkeeper is saying, but Fisas there.
Very rash tackle by Fisas.
Very rash, a man of his experience. Knows where the ball's going. Maloney's travelling at a rate of knots. It's going to be very difficult to do anything from there and paying the price. It's a great run from Maloney. Fisas covering defender. And this is what Craig Gordon's on about. The ball's going away from the goal. But no option there for the referee.
Well, it's denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. That is the test, and on that test, then Fisas has a problem. Nielsen, yellow carded also for his protest, I think.
Been a long 15 minutes now for Hearts. And a great opportunity.
Then Lee Wallace will come on, perhaps to play left back, and there'll be a player sacrifice for that.
But I think that will be Callum Elliott. I think Callum Elliott's been looking the tiredest of the two strikers.
That's going to be Česnauskas, in fact, is coming off.
It's always going to be one of the strikers.
Well, Česnauskas a wide midfield. He's coming off. That's surprising. The organisation of the lineup, though, I suspect Maloney's very good from this position. So is Nakamura. Craig Gordon worried about the wall. Disappointing one from Maloney. He's not happy with himself. He knows he's capable of much better.
Yeah, knows he should have hit the target there. He knows he should have made the goalkeeper work. It's well wide in the end. So a forward-thinking player being withdrawn from a defensive-thinking player, as you would expect.
Well, that will restore the defensive balance if Wallace goes to left back. And it looks as though Callum Elliott has been told to play wide right in place of Česnauskas, leaving Jankauskas on his own through the middle. Well, the efforts of Česnauskas appreciated by his Hearts supporters as he departs. On comes young Lee Wallace, just 18 years old. 2 starts, his 10th sub-appearance of the season. Well now, 12 minutes or so, plus stoppage time to go. 10-man Hearts, trying to cope with Celtic, who are building up momentum anyway against 11 men.
Big 15 minutes coming up for both team seasons already. Hearts the chasing team.
Jankauskas comes short. That's a very good turn. Caught there by Pearson. Free kick's given.
Chance there again for Hearts to take a little bit of strain off their own back four and put some on Celtics now. Big 2 coming up. Webster And Presley lurking on the far post, and he's done all season.
Webster's right in the middle. Cleared in by Scatchell. Webster with a chance there. That came off Baldy. It's behind for the corner. Bullets couldn't keep it in.
Well out in the first attempt there from Bullets.
Scatchell's left foot again. Well, we've seen the problems caused from his deliveries earlier in the match. It's not so good. Easy for Telfer. Brellier. Fouled by McGeady. Brellier's wiliness, his experience there, just putting his body between McGeady and the ball.
Absolutely experience there. Not a lot on, nothing to do with the ball. Just hold the ball up and get yourself a free kick.
Up goes Presley, mistimed that slightly. It was a very good delivery from Elliott on the right hand side.
And there's been a constant threat for the whole game, Stephen Presley.
Looking at Bullets there to get the ball forward. Some argument of where that free kick's been taken from. Webster's header. Here's Scatchell with Telfer. There are tense moments for Gordon Strachan. That's tension all around the stadium now. It really is knife edge time. Hearts with that precious lead, but looking more and more precarious as the game unfolds. This is Elliott. Oh, terrific control again shown by the youngster. Put up there surely by Lennon. Well, the referee's still hanging on with that. He must certainly survived in Europe, that's for sure. And the referee telling Lennon just to get himself up. Good refereeing that, I think. Taking no action of any kind. Goes Webster. Well, the trouble is now, these balls going forward with only one striker. The ball's coming back relentlessly on this Hearts defence.
That's where you need Jankowskis to get hold of the ball and just try and win free kicks and get his team up the park. It's always a difficult one at this stage.
Well, that's certainly the concern for the Hearts management. The team's dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. Here's Nakamura. Here's Callum Elliott. Now it's Hartley to Brellier. Well, I think Brellier's quite lucky there. There wasn't much in that from Nakamura's point of view.
No, there's not been a lot of things happening. I think some cheap free kicks given away. The referee's been conned into a few of them. Is Brellier at it again? Yeah, we see it from European players all the time. It's experience or whatever you want to call it. Takes the pressure off your team, whatever way you look at it.
Remember, a man of the match competition. These are the numbers they call the text addresses to use to see if your decision agrees with that of Mark Hateley, in which case you may win the signed shirt from that man of the match. Time running out rapidly. Well, there have been two huge moments in the second half for Ian Bryans to preside over. This was the first. Was it offside? Now, I've got to say, I don't think it was. Because it was Maloney who was offside, and he was not involved until Pearson got on the ball, and that's a sending off. Was it an obvious goal scoring opportunity? The referee thought so. Oh, Wallace has been given a free kick there for the attention of Maloney, has he?
Well, I think the throw just off Maloney's toe.
Here's Andy Webster. Up goes Hartley. Now Jankowskis. Bundled over by Baldy. Needless and clumsy.
That's what you need in your big centre forward to do. You just need to be standing there, plant his feet, get the ball.
Hartley's lost the plot too. He's now had watch. I think he was asking the referee about another yellow for Baldy, because he has already got one.
Yeah,
and if that's the case, it does him no credit.
Constant coming through centre halves as they do. Come through centre forwards all the time. That's what they're there for, centre forwards, especially at this stage of the game. Just get hold of the ball.
Elliott sliding it in. He's going to make another change very shortly. Jankowskis will come off. Pospisil will come on, I think. Here's Elliott again. Lovely little slide of foot. Presley's gone down after a clash with Lennon. Well now, Lennon's walking away from the incident and Presley's in some trouble here. Pearson should be out of the way. It's got nothing to do with Pearson. Well now, what happened? Lennon was the closest Celtic player. And the referee Ian Bryan's telling these players to get away out the road.
It's a great piece of skill. Yes, it was
a hack at Presley by Lennon.
Well, a little kick from Lennon there on Stephen Presley, but it's another great piece of skill there from young Callum Elliott. Dancing away out of the trouble and firing a shot off.
Even more time now to be added on. No, they won't want to lose Presley. So we've had for Hearts, we've got Willie Wallace on the pitch. He's their only change so far, isn't he? So we've got Pospisil comes on, but Presley's in some trouble here. Pospisil waits to come on, but they may wait to see the damage to Presley because they want to risk anything here.
Nice bit of skill from there, look, you can see.
It's a nasty kick.
Lennon, yeah, you can see Lennon just a kick right in the back of the...
Completely unnecessary. I mean, it's just, he wasn't even involved in the ball, Presley. Hearts' layoff, here's Lennon. Now Maloney. Nakamura, was that offside? No, says the assistant. Nakamura seemed to be confused there. He's turned that away for a throw to Hearts. Oh, just offside, I think.
Yeah, just offside, but right under the linesman's nose. To see that.
Pospisil still waiting to come on. Pearson winning that from Hartley. That's Wallace. And Cowster's got up well for that, but Hearts can't get out of their own half at the moment. Wallace sliding it in. Webster did well. Now it's Telfer. That's grimly hanging on now, Hearts. They really are struggling to hold on, and that's a push on Telfer, surely. The free kick's been given.
Pressure keeps mounting here.
Silly one by Scatchell.
Yeah, it's going nowhere into the corner.
Tension around Tynecastle among these Hearts supporters. They all looked so rosy before half-time. In fact, until Stephen Pearson scored for Celtic in 55 minutes. Since then, it's been knife-edge time. This is Nakamura, who's capable of an excellent delivery. Oh, it's a terrific header. McManus, the equaliser for Celtic.
All delivery. What a fantastic delivery that is from Nakamura. He scored the winning goal last week to keep his side top of the table. And has he just delivered the pass from McManus to take a point from this game. Absolutely fantastic. Whipped in ball. Lots of action on it. McManus getting the jump.
Very poor marking. I think it might have been young Elliott who was supposed to run with him, and no one did. Presley had to come and try and meet him.
Yeah, just came to him, but McManus, there's only one winner there. Straight in front of the defender, and a great header. Keeper absolutely no chance.
Third goal of the season for McManus. And a very, very important one. A total change in the demeanour of Vladimir Romanov now.
You say it's been coming though, John. In the last 10-15 minutes, it's been all Celtic. Anything else is going off. All Celtic last 15 minutes have been threatening. Balls been flying across the Hearts goals. There's been chances.
Pospisil for Jankowskis. Now, you would have to suggest, the way the game has gone second half, if there's going to be a winner, it will be Celtic.
You would say so. I think last, let's say, 10-15 minutes, it's all been Celtic. Hearts right on the back foot. That man will be delighted his team are back in it after being 2-0 down. There's been more chances created in the second half by Celtic than Hearts. And as you say, as the last 10-15 minutes has gone, there's only one team going to be scoring a goal here.
The Old Firm obviously known for going right to the end to try and win matches, never happy with a draw. That's Webster's clearance. 4 minutes of stoppage time we think will be added. That's a long time now in these circumstances. Or could there be another twist in the tail? Could Hearts come up with something before the end? But a very disappointing second half of Graham Rix's team. They really haven't performed since Pearson scored that first goal for Celtic. Here's Pospisil with McManus winning that comfortably. Presley at the back. I don't think your Hearts will be having a point now.
I think so. I think what you can say from the half-time team talks, I think Celtic have responded to Gordon Strachan. I think the Hearts have found it hard to attain the heights that they did in the first half.
Free kick given for the challenge by Hartley. Well, why does Hartley want to debate that? Why does he have to debate that? Looks like a clear push from here. Yellow card, inevitable.
Hartley and Scatchell, yeah, yellow cards there, I think. 2 players.
Just incredible.
A little bit of indiscipline, creating more pressure for his side.
So we're now into 4 minutes of stoppage time, and Nakamura is over this set piece.
Similar area.
He can do it easy.
Similar area to the McManus goal, a little bit further out, but quite capable of delivering from here.
Scatchell was booked there too, I think. Nakamura again flading it in. That's Balde. Here's McManus again. He scored the winner. Stephen McManus for Celtic.
That is all down to the pressure, delivery, a little bit of fortune, and that man in the right place to grab a double. There's the delivery again. Balde involved, just fell to McManus, who just hooked the ball back across Craig Gordon towards the far post. Goalkeeper absolutely no chance. And what a remarkable turnaround that is.
Well, the game's been turned on its head for Gordon Strachan. It's sheer joy now. 7 points is the gap, the top of the league. You can't see any possibility of that coming back for Hearts. They look to be a depleted, shell-shocked side now, and they really haven't looked any different since the moment when Pearson scored the first goal. Graham Rix were looking on with heavy heart, because when you reflect too on the fact that there might have been a penalty kick, the goal was chopped off from Maloney, it's all been Celtic in the second half. Oh, there's trouble there. Hartson and Webster clashed. The linesman here is taking some action. What's this about? No, it's nothing to do with that. The ball has been left there, another ball on the pitch. What's going on here? Well, there's Hartson clashing with Webster. The referee's back to the play, and he was going to the assistant who didn't see it either.
Well, I mean, that Webster went down like he'd been poleaxed.
Well, Hartson's been yellow carded already. Here's Robbie Nielsen's long throw. There's some twist in the tail to come yet. Wallace did well. There's Nielsen foul. I thought he might have been by Nakamura, but the referee and the linesman don't agree.
What a remarkable turnaround in the second half. 2-0 down at half-time, Celtic finding themselves now 92 minutes into this 3-2 up.
A foul there by McManus and Webster. And I think this could turn out to be a defining match for Hearts this season if they get nothing from this. Having led and been playing so well in the first half, then I think it could be demoralising for them. They really are looking for something now here. A little bit of inspiration from this set piece. We're into the 4th minute of stoppage time as Rudy Scatchell is being told to look at the referee, stand up and look at him. He's quite right. Last chance perhaps for Hearts. Here's Scatchell. Well won inside the area by Pearson. And Maloney thumping the ball to safety. McGeady gives chase. Nielsen gets there first. Craig Gordon was up there. He's out of position now. He's back in his goal line, but he was way upfield for the free kick. This has to go long. There's no time for anything else. Ian Bryce checks his watch again. This is Scatchell trying to find room for a delivery. There it goes. Hearts slow in getting players into the area. Here's Brellier. Has he in the corner? Yes, he has. This could be the very last chance. Scarcely time for it to be taken. We're past the 4-minute mark. Remember, a minimum of 4 minutes. Well, if ever Scatchell did a good delivery, it was now. It could save Hearts' season. In goes Pearson again, another good clearing header. Nielsen has to loft this back in quickly. This is Presley. Oh, he's done well, stepping away there from Hartson. That was Craig Gordon. Oh, he's in too big a hurry. Well, unfamiliar territory. Unable to show the kind of control that his outfield teammates might have.
Lofted ball in there, but there's an overload here on the far post. So that could be the last.
Well, I think that'll be that.
Kick of the game.
The goal kick will bring it to an end. Stephen McManus has surely now won the match for Celtic and taken a huge leap forward in the race to win the SPL. Well, for McManus, his 24th consecutive match for Celtic. Hartley involved there off the ball on Ross Wallace. Boric is booked also for that, and Scarp is thrown on from behind the goal. A long kick out from Boric. Here's Presley, surely no more time. The referee allowing the match to continue as Lennon collects for Celtic. We've had 5 minutes and a half, 5.5 minutes of stoppage time. There's no more. Celtic have won in the most dramatic fashion. Gordon Strachan, I'm sure, could never have believed this possible at half-time. Steve McManus is the hero in his 24th consecutive match for Celtic. Scored 2 fine goals in the closing minutes, and that has made all the difference. A 7-point lead for these Celtic supporters, and you can't see it being pulled back in these circumstances. Stephen Pearson made a very important contribution to his first goal for Celtic in 55 minutes. And for Hearts, it's a very long way back now. The demoralising effect could be considerable. Well, just look at the way all this turned around. It was Hartley who set up the first goal, an own goal by Wallace in 6 minutes. And then 2 minutes later, a corner kick headed home by Stephen Presley. Hearts were dominant, they were outstanding in the first half, but this moment changed it all. Pearson turning in Maloney's cross in 55 minutes. The pressure then mounted relentlessly. A penalty kick appeal was turned away. There was a red card for Takis Fisas for that tackle on Maloney. With 10 men, Hearts were hanging on grimly, but they couldn't survive right to the end. This wonderful delivery of Nakamura allowed McManus to equalise, and then, not content with a point, Celtic kept on going, and they found a way through again. It was McManus with a good turn and shot, and the 3 points go to Celtic Park. Quite an incredible finish to the match, and for Vladimir Romanov, serious food for thought. He was deliriously happy in the first half. Not so now. The final score, Hearts 2, Celtic 3.